we go. I will... Oh gosh, it's loud. I better turn it down though. Ah. Oh, here. Oh dear God. Alright, let me change this freaking stream stuff. What am I doing? Alright. And we'll change all that to... There we go. All done. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I've done this. What is this crap? Okay. Wait, hold on. There we go. I think we're all set up. We're all set up. Why does it keep clicking off when I... Okay, hold on. What's the settings? Priorities, quality. Yeah. Dear God. Look at this magnificent beast. Just... He's ready to give me the seasoning. I'm already... I'm already salivating. It's time to dig in. Okay. What was her name? Trying to figure out what the name of my character was for freaking Doki Doki. What did I name him? What did I name him? Gosh, I'm trying to remember. The name is always the hardest thing. Mr. Sandman, that's it. Right. Or why don't we just do Sand... Because it's already going down that. We'll do Sandman-chan. Sandman-chan! Oh, I'm already loving this. This is... Ooh. This gets me hungry because the problem is that there's a KFC literally just 2 blocks down. I've got a KFC 2 blocks down. Alright. You sleep as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the windows of your modest student apartment. Well, yeah, this is pretty modest, you know? And oh, I got K-pop. What are they known? BLT? Ouch. Nice pearls. Rati chicken? Chicken. Oh, the Yoda. You know what this makes me think of? This makes me think of like the I'll bring it over to the other side. There you go. I have not actually updated all these other ones. I'll put myself down there. You wanna this chicken makes me think of? There's a video on YouTube called Chicken Attack. Yo, the man who goes to kind of stuff. Honestly, the guy's really good. Alright. Ah! The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in this moment forever. Yeah, I'm happy to do that, you know? Yeah, pretty good. Even love hearts. Oh, if you wait now. Your first day of culinary tune is no time to sleep in. Ooh. Smack that clock in upper arm or throw that clock out the window and stay in bed forever. I mean, bed does sound good. Nah, We are a corollary genius. We need to smack that clock. After all, if we're going to go to cooking school, we can't be slackers. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking, the Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? Who will you cook? What will be where? The time begins to fly. Your imagination gets away from you. Do I need to take this seriously? No, we need to take this seriously. We need to get in there. You gotta get in there. Send the chat. I'm already thinking that this was a terrible idea. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I better make sure to arrive here prepared for the first day. You burst through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits to your eyes. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit and struggle out the door, heading off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. That's a biscuit? Damn. Standing at the course, you gaze at the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. And here comes your long line of best friend forever, Miraman. Oh boy. What, Miriam? Miriam. I'm gonna, Miriam. Oh dear God. We've already got the best friend, childhood friend thing. Oh, okay. She's the most adorable orphan person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Yeah, she looks it. Okay. I guess she's kind of that voice. It's like, good morning, Sandman-chan. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? I mean, I didn't expect her to be at school for the rest of my life. No. As soon as you come in through these doors, you're here forever. Actually, I am. Because I sure am excited and a little nervous. Okay, a lot of nervous. What? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but what if when I ate it, I couldn't taste any food and loving the food? What if I'm not good? What if I fail? Okay. Yay, bestie. Don't cry, bestie. You know? Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself at a very high standard. I mean, if you're not putting love in your cooking, you're better off leaving. But what if I can't cook at the cooking school? How did I get accepted? Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand. Oh wait, what? Quicksand box? Why is there quicksand? Wait a minute. Why was there quicksand in my local freaking kindergarten? But yeah, thanks. It's been clear to me that you've been the most loving and caring person I know. You'll do great. But the University of Cooking School and the Academy is learning for a famous 3 days only semester. I'm afraid I've been left behind and never catch up. Wait, what? Famous 3-day only semesters. Okay, so we're 3 days and we're already like masters of cooking. Holy damn. Why are we going to the university if we're only going there for 3 days? They just come in like, you know, you do your cooking for 3 days. Okay, here's a degree. I like that. Can I have that? I'll take 3-day degrees. Oh wait, no, it's a semester, so you have to do it. You'd have to do it at least, you know, 18 days out of my life. Totally, and I get a degree? Whew. Anyway. A sweet girl, Miriam, had always made a flair for the dramatics. This summer she got so nervous about the first that she chipped her tooth practicing on a mannequin. Where's the chipped tooth then? Did you chip the back of your mouth? Okay. Did you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I mean... Changing the subject onto school gossip. What gossip do I have to say about the place, you know? I don't know this place. Oh yeah, but... okay, we'll go gossip. Okay. It's hard to see Miriam like this. Frankly, it's quite exhausting. Rather dwelling on anxiety, you change the subject to something more interesting. Hopefully in school? All the summer you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, elegant, mysterious student who rolled at the school. Yeah, that can be a little bit worrisome, but you'll be fine. So what about the mysterious student we've been reading about on the school messages? Any new deets? Oh, get this. His name is Harlan, and he's no ordinary student. They say that he has powers. Who had them ever since he was born from an egg. Wow, what? An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. I heard but having the thing of having powers would be lining up with some other rumors I've heard. Like, once he fought a bear with just a smile. You both sigh and thinking about the students so handsome that the laws of physics don't apply to them. Dreamily. Oh god. Before you can get another word, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks the books and customary engraved measuring spoons out of your hands. Oh, you gotta have them engraved. Gotta have them engraved, you know, written out. I will do my best. Hey! Ooh. I don't know. I mean, you say that she looks like a rival, but I'm getting some really interesting energy from this woman. Yes. Quality. Anyway. English. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. I mean, I'm also memorized by that too. Okay, I admit that. Anyway, you're it's like Ashley, but then it's like a weird way of saying Ashley. We're gonna just call it Ashley and leave it at that. Or Ashleya? Ashley? Yeah, Ashley. Okay, we'll go with that. I'm gonna go with that. You're arch rival. She's totally evil. What about it? I don't see anything evil here. I just see, you know, a quality person. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. What? Why would it be jealous of her? You know, she's quality from the looks of it. Game, stop putting words in my mouth, alright? The only thing you're allowed to put me in my mouth, game, is chicken. Just crap loads of chicken. Anyway, she can get anything that she wants and she knows it. Oh, hello. Oh, she has chicken freaking thighs. Oh, I see what you mean by them thighs. Anyway. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Oh, yeah, yo, that's pretty good. You leave Sandman shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't even stand Ashley. Even her name is so annoying. The fact that she's actually Ashley. Okay, she is Ashley. But actually added extra letters makes it feel better than everyone else. Okay, I was so confused. It's really dumb. But, damn though. I mean, sure. I actually know. Yes, definitely know what perfect shins look like. Anyway, if anyone knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. Yeah, we're not gonna let you. I think, yeah, I'm a bit more soft-spoken anyway. So, and I'm guessing I'm playing a woman, so we're not gonna let you and your really weird insult gets to us. Across the court, you see Ashley's best friend, the Man. Van the Man. And it's Van. And it stopped and casually looked at a reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can even see him casually working out his glutes and inside his head. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van? Oh. You rang. Well, I could do better. You rang. Damn, he looks like he came out of JoJo. Damn, man. Now, whew. You're never sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been closest to you, and Moran, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that the University of Cooking and Academy of Learning would allow people such as you to attend their students. Hold on! Whoa! Okay. You say that she's totally evil? You're being my character's an ass. Oh, wow. Ashley seems like she's actually trying to be nice. Other from being called chicken shins, I don't see anything wrong with her. I know, right? You think they'll just hand us the diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on the professors. You know, amateurs could learn a lot from us. The first day of school is about to start. It's not enough time to properly tail off these two, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miran. Yes, see ya, losers. As you approach, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. I'm sorry, but what? Oopsie! Oh god. That thing is broken. Reach forward and easily pull open the door. That will do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name's Pops. I was named after my Pops. He's old. Could this be a student? Who let this child in? What? Does this academy even have like such low standards of letting this child in? Anyway, unless he's the actual freaking like teacher, in which case, oh gosh. Anyway, could someone like this also be a student at school? He must be one of the chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pops. I'm Sandman Chan. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? No. I mean, I wouldn't want to get near do that to you with your And he just stares off into the distance. Honestly, if I had a mascot, yeah, she definitely has Booba. I should make like I really should probably make a character called Sandman Chan as a mascot. It'd be pretty cool quality. Probably I would actually give her a proper name, but still. For now. And with that, a young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me? He's kind of cute. Miran, come on. Let me bring you to the side, okay? Okay. You're way out of his league. Like, unless he's like ends up being like really culinary genius, you're way out of his league. Oh. Yeah, I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following into the building. Oh boy! I love this picture. And oh boy, we're learning the mathematical equation for quality chicken and geography. Oh yo, that's teacher. Quality. Damn it, KFC, why do you have to have a Doge? It's your freaking teacher. Anyway, an Adobe Scuffy Pooch takes the opponent in front of the cage. Adorable! Oh no. Quiet everyone. And who's this unreasonably cute pup? And why is he our culinary class? He must be Sprinkles. Head to the instructor, the CEO of the UCSAL. Oh! Don't look so cute!
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I demand respect.
What's this? Is a cute dog as a professor? This is like the best school ever. I guess a dog nose is only capable of picking up all these nuisances in fine dining. But out of anywhere, when oh, here we go. Here he comes. You can tell by the flower petals and the rose. Out of nowhere. Wind whirls surrounds you, and swirling cherry blossom petals fill the air in the classroom. Could it be? Is it Ronald McDonald? No, it's the king. It's the King Mac himself. No, wait! It's Wendy! Yes. Shelby. I can't list all the other ones. There's just so many. But no. I'm chilly. Someone close the door. Window. Let me someone close the window. And then he will. By God, by his chicken nuggets, it's he. He. Who is he? You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew he could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him.
Where is it?
Oh gosh. I need a drink. I really need a drink after this. Oh, his mouth watering. Ooh, tasty. Tasty.
It isn't my favorite student.
Heartland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sparkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before you can finish his sentence. Okay. Heartland. Heartland is his first name. I didn't know that. He's Heartland Sanders. I mean, okay, sure, that first name kind of kills it a little bit, but you know, as long as he can whip me up some pretty good tenderloins, yeah. Anyway, I gotta figure out his charming voice. Please, call me the Colonel. Yeah, that'd be it. Call me the Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hush murmur roll. You hear one go, ah! In the actual background. Some person flips to the ground. I think they're dying of a stroke. Hush murmurs roll for the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles, and suddenly the desk of the room is sweltering. Call me the Colonel. Sweat begins to beat down your brow. If It feels like everyone's looking at you, and they're not entirely wrong. But instead, he's near me. And this over here must be, Sweaty Sweats a lot.
Maybe we should open the window back up before the fountain pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
You two know my name, and we weren't even in the same kindergarten class. What's with all of you acting really with the really weird insults? Take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't think about the dinner on this one, or otherwise this classroom is hot. Oh boy. See, this is why you must be prepared, you know? Clean healthiness. You gotta be at the top of your game if you want to be with the Colonel.
You want to be with the Colonel?
I'm thinking I'm gonna kill Sanders the freaking like snake voice. Professor Dog. I think Professor Dog is best character though so far. Anyway, Professor Dog sits down into the class, settles the class down, and was in setting some ground rules.
Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in all the world. The birthplace of the culinary legends of past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might be actually really a totally dying food.
I want to feed the dog with fried chicken, yeah. Just don't give him bones, okay? And we'll be good. You do not want to give the dog bones.
And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle. And you will lift your box and compete in the broom
cooking area. Arena. Just then, another student entered the classroom and interrupted the professor's rousing speech. Sorry guys, I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I've really missed...
Quiet! This class is bad enough. Are you interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you even sure you're in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? I'm like the third year it's like third year in the school, and with you as my teacher. Everybody stares blankly. Does no one remember me?
You'll be expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let it be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clark made it here on time, rolling across half the town with his tiny wheels.
Aww. He turns to see to the student Sparks is referring to, and it appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Wait, what? Okay, clank. Meh. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, clank.
Yeah, oh, clank, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks into the classroom, and walks in the classroom as everyone stands from the beginnings when he gets you to and lifts his nose in the air to take a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should take better care of yourself.
You never heard of a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sparkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind of treat? Well, you don't want to give him a rubber ball, that's not food. You don't want to give him a beef. I think the game's asking me to give him some chicken. How about some chicken snacks? Here we go. Beneath your apron, you return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sparkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite, yeah, of course it is. Damn it, KFC. Here we go.
Well. I think there might be some competition for the new star student.
The furry professor immediately drooled and devoured the stack, leaving your hands sickly with a coat of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. See, if you always keep your dog treats on you, you can always move for success.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds blown by the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everybody rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in front of the room. If only 2 options remain. Hey, Sammy-chan, there's a seat here.
It seems that no one's claimed this seat next to me. If you're interested.
Well. Ooh. Ooh. Do we do it? Do we do it, chat? Ooh, do we betray our best friends in the whole wide world? For chicken? But then again, it's just a seat, you know? You can't break your best seat. I think I'll save it. This part seems a bit important. Oh, can you not? Oh. You can't save. Great. As much as I want to be with Colonel Sanders, sitting with your bestie is the right thing here. Like, you know, you can... Getting all uppy buddy with the Colonel at the moment shows that you're, you know, in life you wouldn't just go up to the person that you're supposed to be drooling over. You know, that's weird. You know, take your time. Let him come to you. You know, especially if you can be the star student. So we're gonna sit next to our best friend. Of course, you know, I don't want to. You know, at the end of the day, we want to be the culinary geniuses, and we want Colonel Sanders to be interested in us, not us interested in him. I'm glad you I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Why else? Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality. There's a seat open right next to him. If you'd sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I will never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I got a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I got 3 days of it, and that's like a lifetime. So you say, but now Mira mentioned it, the Colonel is just so damn dreamy. Yeah, but we can get to know him, you know? We're not gonna, like... I mean, if it is specifically one of these routes where you have to actually 100% pursue him, then, you know, then fine. But, you know, friendship is what matters, you know? Friendship matters more. You know, don't let your best friend down, you know? Anyway, as soon as you sit into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Big fast, pop quiz.
Yay! Pop quiz about me.
This will be incredibly important, a surprisingly short quiz to tell me if you're ready for a life at the culinary store. Keep an eye sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If a train was pointed...
Wait, what? If a train is traveling to point B and the B train is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? It's extremely important, because you don't want dirty chicken. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Pops! The forest is a tree as a chicken is to the feather. The chicken is to the slam dunk! Come on and slam. Or night fishing goggles. We'll do feather. And what is the most effective eating utensil ever created? The spork. I mean, meat tenderizing is great. Spork. Because it's a utensil. What? Comically oversized fork. What? Why not comically oversized spoon? You know, that is. Why wasn't that one on the list? You know? You know? Then you can say you only have a spoon. You only want a spoonful. You know? Come on, dog. Look. Spork is really good, but comically large spoon. Not comically large fork. Spoon.
That's right.
What's the food best for a broken heart? A pancake with a silly face. A pancake with a silly face. Camel meat. Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Yeah. We're wholesome here. Is Sparkle's the good boy? He's the best. Yeah. Of course he's best boy. Yeah, middle option best. Your score is a perfect 5 out of 5. Woo! Whoa. Be honest with you. No, I did not. I did not cheat. This try, baby. You look up and see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. See? You just have to, you know, be good. I know we just met, but I have a confession. I think you're a beautiful brain. Oh, thanks. Please don't dissect me, Colonel Sanders. Please don't. Oh, diggity, Man, Chen, you just dropped some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. It's for lunch!
Wow. The cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you would have eaten at. It makes sense. You know, the school cafeteria dedicated would also be serious about eating. A delicate flavor waves through the room as you tickle it under your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells really good. Crazy good. Can I have can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
Is it about lunch? Now, I just want to, you know, apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Folks, I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was just...
It's about lunch. So, the most important thing, not about your stupid tardiness, kid. You need to be about food if you're about to be in this culinary school, boy. Only men do this kind of stuff.
Everyone cheers. Shut up! No one even wanted you here. Lunch. She said sheesh.
In honor of a new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed. That smell.
You hold your breath and you wait for the food this mysterious student has created. You heard he's very talented, but the rumor is true.
Is this?
Oh, quality food.
Yum.
Colonel Sanders lifted a large bucket above his head. Contents glimmer with light. You can see the steam of the juiciness of it. Piled higher, a bunch of pieces of chicken, bread and fried, crispy and golden fish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach grumbles as you begin to say, "Stop thinking and start eating."
For years, I have been developing the secret recipe for perfect fried chicken. my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor.
You look and notice that every student has a pen and paper scribbling down on notes as fast as they can. But that's all I have to say about it. What?
What do you think? What you think you're stupid? We want your stupid secret recipe, dude. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting the last meal and testament for one of those ingredients. Poison. Got him.
Looks nervously to see if anyone laughing at his sick burn. That was terrible, dude. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley prepared to follow up, but she takes a slightly different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, I said today I smelled something beautiful. I knew that at this moment only the hands of a true gentleman could fry some chicken so tender. Not gonna lie, she yeah. See, where's her dating path? I'm down with this. I mean, Colonel's is quality, but quality as well. And JoJo guy is alright. You see her body language change from bitter and evil two-faced bit. Yeah, she is. She probably is. Damn two-faced bitch. Evil and sweet innocence as she slides the closest of Colonel Sanders. She realized that she's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this, and she wants him all to herself.
Oh, please. Well, well, Miss Van the Man, if you don't want any,
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'd try it.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in the pure excitement as act unimpressed. See, you can't handle his chicken, man. You can't handle his chicken.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please.
My fellow classmates,
dig in.
As you take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it, it's amazing. The taste of Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Okay, here we go. Alone the taste buds, dripping in drumstick in a hand, floating endlessly. Focus on meditating on this moment and try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that tells you about. Ooh, okay, this is a tough choice. Okay. Swim towards the light. Die. He killed me. I'm not trying to identify, because I don't want to identify. I mean, there's a lot of ways to try to identify, but yeah. That's what matters here. You wanna know about the heart of food. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure and heavenly. What a guy! Alone with flavors? Something that you can only describe for love, for a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? After tasting this food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach. Colonel Sanders smiles ever softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you a break of silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What's exactly on that chicken?
How bold for you to come ask. It's an idea that I had to combine the flavors. It's an idea that I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune. I established my legacy for the old time as I opened a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. We can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'm willing to trade.
What's the rush? This is only getting started. We got 2 more days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not to give up that is easy, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent.
You know what I'm gonna say? You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww. You got marks. I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways as he makes sure that you're truly alone. Then leans in.
You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. You can't tell.
I use... I'm trying to remember one of the ingredients from the... I think one of them is something to do with... not paprika. Gosh, I'm trying to remember one of them. So a few of them are very well known. So just go with one of those, like, you know, paprika or something like that. Oh, no, not paprika. Yeah. Oh, well.
It's something that my great-grandma told me.
I mean, okay, how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here's the 6-letter word. Okay. Wow! Blank. Wow! You never guessed that. In fact, you're never even sure where you get some if you searched. Well, you're wrapped up in that huge revelation. You notice that Colonel Sanders disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the courtyard.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy.
Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I graduated.
Sounds like you have big plans.
Dare I say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you bet on it.
Be modest but thoughtful.
Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed your food.
Now you got his intention. Okay, here
The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay with the salty, savory, and the peppery was perfect.
I appreciate that the compliment, Chan. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feelings about you.
Oh, we should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson could take place. Oh, sorry, will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients that are they need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. We finally get to show our stuff.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything, especially except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans that you're going to earn with your signatures. Your adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome to the cooking arena. Today's lesson will be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Maria looks over you, but you look under control of yourself and you pounce on Colonel's. Oh, come on! But Marianne, come on, cook with the besties. You know that's cool too. See, now she's sad. We don't need him, you know. Look. Oh gosh, there you go. We don't need him, you know? Besties. Sad. It's just moving out of the way because he's here. He must... I pounced the clothes on him. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Oh god, that... Want to be my partner? There we go. Sure, Semenchen. I'll prepare a station. Aw, without you, Marianne stands all alone. The two different students quickly take notice. Aw! Aw! Hello, my new partner. Oh my, two potential partners, sorry gentlemen, but I don't know what who to choose. Looks like you have to pick for her. Friend's duty can be awkward, but that's the price you have to pay for not being alone forever. Well, she was interested in Pop. I mean, I like Clank, but she was interested in Pop. And if we're gonna help her out, we gotta help a girl out, you know? I don't see what... Do we help the girl out and give Pop? Because I think we should. I mean, Clank looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I like Clank. But she is interested in Pop. But Clank, he's maybe she grow to like him, you know? Realize that Pop's, you know, not as attractive as he seems, and then, you know, be with Clank, you know? I think we'll go with Clank. Sorry, Pops, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay,
It's okay, I've aided. Not even entirely clear if Pop had any idea what's the point of the school even at this juncture. Clank's clearly excited to have some attention, and he heats up and begins to roll back and forth. See, there you go, see? Clank getting attention. Good old Clank. You've made a really good choice. It is time for me to help you cook culinary creation masterpieces. Oh, hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank may not be the face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Aww. Meh. Tissue, I hardly know you. Oh, God. Clank judders and panels begin to shake loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be just fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking class. Okay.
All right, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide it up into 4 steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flutes to make a fire, if you get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to Colonel Sanders? Ooh. Steak tartars. Yuck. Using octopus will blow. Yeah, it'll definitely blow his mind. And make you question. I like me some good... He said simple, so... We're gonna go for that potato and gravy. You gotta really get in there. It's so... just like to point out, chat, this is bloody obvious as to what KFC's wanting me to pick. Though this is fun. This is a funny answer. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I think we could, you know, make something warm and inviting and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes?
Gravy.
I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you. Your whole face goes beet red and embarrassed as you quickly look away. I'll go get the potatoes!
No, please. Let me. Picking a produce is my passion.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man.
Oh yeah. Can someone call for me?
Jeez. Van. Oh god! Ah! She's menacing! While I'm over here crushing Sandman and Chan's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classmate. That was the deal, remember? Ooh. Colonel Sanders returns, armed full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them to a boil water and turns attention to you and your own friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley and Van. Are we working a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Sandman Chan was struggling. So we need to give them a hand. You know how it is with young amateurs chefs needing a lot of mentoring.
I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about this. Maybe one day I'll be able to get up to my level. Doubt it.
Don't be rude and Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatever about Colonel Sanders' ability to conduct culinary, creations worthy of admiration. Although your fried chick was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that's positioned itself on at your station. Ooh. Don't feel deep down that we can cast a complementary shadow. We fit together like thigh and drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to make up some backup here before things get ugly. Well, why should I turn to Colonel Sanders to back me up? You know? While he's a good man, besties always have their back. You know? You gotta show that you have some independence, that you don't need no Colonel Sanders, man. Colonel Sanders is cool, but you need that backup. Turn around as soon as you find this girl, friend in me raider, a second to none, she immediately comes running over. Is somebody freeing my friend? I will destroy them! Yes! Actually, I think Ashley and Van were just leaving you in the dust with my skills as chef, perhaps, but you're stepping in the way of the company. You're sorry mistaken.
Man, you're a little friend, but Sandman Chan's my partner these days, that's good.
We look for Sprinkles in hopes they might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Damn those cute Corys and they're short for street stature. If you look at the station, you realize that the tenders move and your hands have been cooking in autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled the potatoes into a perfect creamy mash texture. There's plenty of milk, butter, and cream of flavor. It's as if your natural passion has guided you and you already know so well while attending to attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hands and holding a beautifully white porcelain gravy boat out which pours smoothly brown gravy, mopping the newly finished potato dish. The gravy floats down to the mound of the mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be proud. See, best choice. See, having Colonel Sanders is great, but besties is always good too. Colonel Sanders holds out a sport to you, reaches out and grabs hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand and hold the same sport, and for that moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig into with the utensils and mash the potatoes. I'm gonna make my portrait a bit bigger. One sec. Ah! Bonk. And then. Then big. Now you can actually see me. There you go. Sorry. There you go. I just noticed that it's like, I can't be seen at the moment. Anyway. Together, you dig into utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping spork up. When you see Ashley's sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork and mashed potato right at Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. No, we ruined the creation, though. We never use food as an attack. No! Van, do something! Scooping up the finger food, Van tastes the drip and mashed potato and gravy, realizes that it's delicious. This horrific by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Yeah. Exactly.
Hold it right there, Sambo-chan. We do not waste food in the broom or cooking area. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it from where it lands.
Can I have potato's face? Then rushes over back to the back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potato and gravy.
Betty, just in a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Brandon's tentacle octopus on a silky saltwater sauce placed on a bell that's forged from my supreme chef ancestors.
Oh damn!
You annoy me
for too long. That's it. It is I who have the first bite. You all look on in it with envy. Interrupted by the student rushing in at Van, swiping the bite at signature dish right off the plate.
No! Something about this session doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think octopus was rust. It may be in the process be turned toxic.
Too late. It has been eaten.
I think it left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good. Kill him. He died. What? He freaking died from the octopus. The guy is up for freaking manslaughter now. It killed him.
Everybody sit back, don't take another bite.
But he didn't live back. The rest of the arm, you notice at the tip of the tentacle and slurped in Pop's mouth. Pop winced in pain for just a moment, then almost immediately back at his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class gathered around Pop's final moments, chopped and frozen, the whole crowd as they emotionally stared. The class bell rings, disturbing the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite the others' danger, had inoculated against the poisons of all kinds. Okay, so Pop's is fine. Just that student's dead.
I'm not sure if the professors here make enough money.
Oh, hello! I've turned into a ghost over here! Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all the nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. You spooky!
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Come on! Come on, aren't you afraid of the spooky ghost? Whoa! You follow Colonel Sanders out the room. At night, the school building is taken to another vibe entirely. It's dark. More than a little spooky. Oh wait, it's because of the kid. Colonel Sanders stands in the corridor near neon glowing speaks softly.
Those mashed potato you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know that they're not the greatest representation of my skill. And I didn't even realize I was...
Oh, sorry, that was... Yeah, it's like, before you go on, I want you to know they're not the greatest representation of my skill. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing, baby. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food and to begin with. Oh my gosh! Colonel Sanders getting choked off. Cooking is obviously important to him, and the way you find that is inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you developed feelings for him. Well, we didn't ditch our bestie. We called upon our bestie, you know? We called for our bestie to join us, and then, you know, Colonel Sanders, you know? Afterwards. So we still got our bestie. You know, we keep our bestie, and we also have Colonel Sanders, okay? Best of or both worlds. You know, he's got to understand that, you know, we're here, you know, we got to be there for both. Sorry, I'm just fixing up the chat. I don't normally use this swear often. That's because I don't, but I figured I'd put it here because I didn't want to cover up my name and Colonel Sanders' magnificent face. Yes, sir, Manchan? There's something I need to tell you. Ah, yep, of course.
No! God damn it, Van! Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream. One day I would be the greatest chef in the world that's ever been seen. And every day since, I've been working hard towards that dream. Day and night. Never stopping, never resting. Lifting also a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams. We should follow our dreams with our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on the shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up! I'm the one who's supposed to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting the fact that your cooking literally killed a guy? Yeah, exactly. You should be up for manslaughter charges, mate, for what you did.
You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. No one remembers me.
Before we forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
What is that? His hand is like this, by the way. He's like JoJo pose. I mean, he's got some. He's posing. He do be posing though. Oh boy, what?
The Schmackmeister's here to fight a hero.
What the hell?
I figure that by it's the open later, nerds. How dare you, sir? How dare you threaten me when I was let my guard down? Connecting with losing the chef on an emotional level.
What the hell's going on?
Be afraid.
Be afraid. My cooking's coming to life. No.
Of me, because I'm a monster. See?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Before we can discuss about syntax any further, it's a turn-based fighting sequence. What will you do? Ooh. Well, I'm gonna defend because we gotta get an idea of how bad this is. Defy to defend. Which defense will you choose? Trepidation. You close your eyes tight, but for one moment, enough to squint so you can feel that the spooky monster approach the battlefield. For some reason, this makes me feel more prepared for what comes on next. Sport goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. I felt a lot of good that defense did. Alright, well, time to go on the attack. I'm a cook with love. Cooking in love does 1 damage. Sport mother won't forget this. He focuses Mash's mind and draws the energy of the Mother Earth itself. They grow larger, intimidating. How you respond. Not quitter, buffed up really probably. Don't have a Ooh! Take much money, I'm not gonna survive the battle. Yeah, but I've gotta continue. Keep going! Supposed to be oozing on the wall. I wonder if he's gonna... Defeating invulnerable, supposed to be his ultimate attack. Roundhouse edge! Yeah, no! We didn't have enough firepower, of course not.
Butthead, your reign of terror end stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Oh god.
Power pinch.
It does 10 damage. The sport monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured sport monster spews its steam into the night. Forget this mercy.
Finish him.
Spare this wretched beast. I mean, it's just a potato monster. But it is a wretched beast. I love it. The word finish him definitely makes me want to finish him. No sort, wherever quaking in the courts of fear, this monster messed with the wrong ship. You ready? You'll never survive my student death. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction! That's 10 damage. The spawner is completely vaporized, and Colonel Sanders looks in awe. It's a critical hit! No! My student loans! Okay.
You continue to surprise me. Is Sandman-chan.
Defeating the monster left behind a special item. Ooh. At first it appears to be a cookbook, but on closer inspection it's much more. It's a magic spellbook with a golden chicken on the cover. What? You find the cover and I find a library card tucked inside. The last name had to sign it is Bork.
Bork. This seems strangely familiar.
Your blood pumps as you stand in the quiet night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come closer to the battle buzzes, and you realize that your final attack has left you completed, the world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, the darkness overtakes you. Oh boy, Colonel Sanders is... Wait, how did Colonel Sanders know where I live? How do you know where I live? Like, have you been following me? Like, did you just... Oh, wait. Oh, it's the image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. How did he know where we live? He must have helped you and get you home. In a tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have enough strength to utter a single word. You feel the covers pulled over you as you're tucked in tightly. You shouldn't have invited him for tea. Well, I was too tuck it out. You know? That mega attack tired me. Good. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, together with Colonel Sanders, for some reason, Sprinkles is also there, interrupting your love dream. Dreams are weird. Monster energy chugget. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, they're all on chicken, even Ghost is on chicken. Yeah. Awakening on day 2, your attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonition? And there was the secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably because he already trusts you so much. That makes sense, we'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter of the small monster, she launches into a story of her own. I know this might sound a little bit strange, but I think I might be, I think I might be like Clank. Yes! Good! Clank is a better character than frickin' Pop. See? Like him? Like him? I know it sounds like I'm moving so fast, but there's something about him, like him. We got talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only is he not only that, but he's like really smart. He told me stories, all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? Well, of course. Well, no, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, he was so popular. He was voted to the prom king at his school, and he didn't even have to. He didn't even go to. He also the convertible that he himself rode at the front of the homecoming parade. I think there might be okay. I think there might be something lost in the pressure cooker in language translation there. Either way, it may be best if you took it slow with this new boy, which, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever to attending the University of Cooking, Academy Balloon. You're a thing now? We definitely had a connection yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You're great. You have an idea how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, then why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes lies up. Secret ingredient? Yeah. I just said the secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in there? Right. Marianne checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation, a loving man approached me in the Botanic Gardens while I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices and secret spices. The man gave me some and showed me what he meant. And he said that it was a powder created with super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if it did him the big flavor, I could do some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I was cooked with them, a very strange taste came with me, flavor unlike anything I tasted. I think you might be very liberal by the mean the spices here. Whatever. Anyway, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet you would love to know about the new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone. Cough, cough. But please, man, please. It means the world to me. No one has ever known it came from you or Colonel Sanders. No, I'm not gonna. Why would you betray it? No, you faked it. This is a bad choice. Why would I ever give the ingredient? Look, I know we're besties, but not that. That's mean. You don't tell other people's secrets. You can really think of a fake ingredient. I don't know. How about it was iron newt? I know it sounds like something in the wish potion, but what can you do? Yeah, but you don't lie. You don't tell you other people's secrets. That's wrong. Iron newt. Wow. Her eyes lit up, imagining such a thing. You figure that would satisfy her curiosity and move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't see. That's probably not good. Before you asked to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you interrupted. A wind rushes and cherry blossom petals fill the air. What? He came on a freaking horse! Why? It's Colonel Sanders! He just turns up and he's like, hey. Why is he on a horse? This is just getting stupider and stupider. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. mean, next time you should make an NPC based on Colonel. I think we'll run to him. Besides, the best way to show him around how serious you and Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely sweep him on the back of his hand and you ride away together. That'll show good. Oh, my Colonel! Oh, wait, suddenly move it to... Ah, surprise the horse rear up and directly in his face. Forcing the blow to completely knock you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh, Sandan-chan, I'm here to deliver a message. Oh, no, not this guy. It's important to remember you exactly as I say it. If you forget it, this world will come to an end. No, it's serious. I've been trapped in the realm beyond, but the great prophecy relates me on my return that you can only save me. All you need is to repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Well, you continue, you're suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You find Colonel Sanders tendering to you. My name's John Cena! Da 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 da! Na 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 na! Wait, I want to do that better. We'd be like, John Cena! Down in the river! Down on the massive ring! Here to play on the 22 wrestling match for the WWE Championship. Look at him as he takes on the Undertaker. You won't be able to see this because I can't sure see him. He routes you back to the life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment for the craftsmanship of his horseshoes. I'm not going to lean in for a kiss. Maybe you shouldn't be riding into school, but maybe you shouldn't be running out to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was wrong here. One thing to sure, Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and steady they are when they were pressed into my face. That's nice to hear. No one appreciates the true craftsmanship anymore. Like, how do they not appreciate shoes? And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears from the school, leaving you and Miranda to follow. We enter the classroom. You see the 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van. And they're doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding, so you know it must be really bad. I kind of regret this game. Yeah, I know, right? Like a counterfeit recipe bad. Experiencing restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. Alright, it's time to throw hands. Oh boy. You try to get a peek of the Van Van's poking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa, little one. I'm not sure if you're ready to handle this. Why do you make it like a bee mine and mine your own wax, honey? Tell him to start acting immature. You may dress down the rifle for immature behavior. This is a culinary source to be respected. There's no nonsense to waste everyone's time. Now you got them upset, of course. Oh, you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure if it's a good meal if it ain't you. Besides, being the best chef in the world takes more than courage. So it takes creativity. And it takes panic. It doesn't hurt to use something a little evil.
Look, you take a look at what they're hiding, you instantly recognize it. It's the book that you found in the encounter with the sport monster. Her red flag is huge. Yeah, I know. That's some big red flags. Sad, really. But those dummy... Yeah, I know, right? Damn it. That's the same one I found last night in the quarter. Actually... Hey. But there... Who's to say that our chicken breasts aren't great? You know? While she may have some dummy thick thighs, we have them chicken breasts. Yo, we are pounding with them booba. See, whatever everyone says about the thighs, but the booba matters too. She has both. Well, who says that we have to be a fan of her both? She certainly doesn't have the personality, Yeah, personality is the end all be all. Anyway, Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides a little bit behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about, but that book is a fairly heirloom and contains contents are secret. Bullcrap. You notice that they haven't been sending them, but they just got popped pin. They got popped pinned against a wall, and they toss some potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing.
What are you digging for? You're interrupted by the arrival of the more students. It's almost time for class. Me. Clank must be running late. He's such a hurry that he rolls over to Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts.
You watch how he talked to him. He didn't do anything. That fry cooked is hot. Yeah, I know. He could probably work up some pretty good meals. Do you think you're talking to? I never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Your mother was a stand mixer.
Uh-oh. I'm going to uncook your ass and make it into a culinary masterpiece. Van Van attacks Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come blows. I think it might be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone completely changed in an instant, and she bats her eyes at Colonel Sanders. Sure, you must have known that's a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it the arena, at least. Oh, I don't know. Honestly, what do I even care? I got a lofty career aspirational focus on.
Okay. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sparkles arrives to signal the true start of the day. That he's panting, which is abnormal. Which doesn't seem abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now. And I hope you're ready to learn.
Rubbing his furry belly, he loves it. Sprinkle stops on his tracks, sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkle jumps over you and licks your face. Aww.
Down, boy. Down.
That command shouted by Colonel Sanders snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what was up with that.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
I want a doggy! I want the doggy! But also, why do I have Musco's club? Yeah, why do I have the Musk of the Colonel? What did he do to me when I was asleep? Let me cuddle the doggy.
Without further ado, we will review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
Yeah, he was moving that furniture, right? He was moving them sheets. He was getting up in all those sheets and giving him the herbs and spices. You want to pay attention to the lesson, you truly you do. Okay.
Which is why, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help 1776. Chicken first signed their name. But you can't help but dream about Colonel Sanders and You missed most of the important parts. But you come to, the Sprinkles is holding a tray of fruit in front of you.
Where is Mr. Sherry-Chan?
There appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Maybe the dog biscuit, you know? I mean, we should... Well, we sample the water. Stay hydrated. Yeah, we'll stay hydrated. You glass the water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp, like the purest snow melted by the water around its wing.
Hey, that was my mind. It was my favorite toilet.
You owe me $6. Oh, you got an excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should have paid attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure you'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before you can relax, the cafeteria lights are dim, and your rivals enter a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared
via timely... Oh gosh, she's got a knife! She's got a knife! Run! Oh gosh! At a timed competitive cook-off. Team Rocket vibes, yeah. Demand that they stop wasting. Step up and tell them you're on. Yeah. A bit of lunch time competition, eh? Count me in. I'll have you wipe the table with you fools before I set my lunch down, and then so be it.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool.
Good one, Vance. I liked your gump, Sandman-chan. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things were about to boil, Spoke steps in and should have put a stop to this madness.
Now, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court.
Finally have a little sense in you and breathe relief.
It's not until we turn on the timer.
Uh-oh. Why is there hearts coming out when he comes on the screen? I don't know. Everybody wants me to love him. Suddenly there's a huge blast in your face and the flashing words, timer ready.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Ooh.
I stand corrected.
It hardly builds a foundation of confidence that can't be swept away. And there's an original quote by me, in case you're wondering. It's a message that lifts you literally.
Like a diamond falling under pressure, this is now my chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself. You had this chicken and you made a mashed potato gravy in day one. You feel like you can really impress him here again. Time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the time runs down, you'd be forced to pick randomly. What temperature must it be boiled at? At 100, because... Yeah, at 100, because obviously, you know, otherwise it's not a boil. That's right, but how have you got us to the school without knowing that?
Winner gets to rub my fairy berry. That would be an enticing offer to motivate you.
You're gonna need to season this chicken, but before you cook it, you don't know what Colonel Sanders' recipe is exactly, but you have an idea. 11. That's right, you don't know all the ingredients, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Pan rattles and intensifies. Now you got some basic steps going on, time to elevate your craft. What in mind offers flavor? Really? Trust?
I'm better together. Get overdosed. It's never wrong for the time it takes.
Your classmates are rude, but actually seem something stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditated on his advice and draw the energy from the place. Now would be a great time to... From the small town of where I came from. That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Ooh. You try to shut up the noise in the arena, you begin to focus on your cooking. What's the sound the sound of sizzling?
Let me get the spray bottle.
Okay, what? You notice out of the corner of your eye. I believe
in you, Sandman-chan.
He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except you know he's watching you totally forget what you're doing. Now you can think of it as Colonel Sanders. What were you thinking? Get back into the competition. You stand on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which will you take? What a hunk. I know, right?
You shouldn't be focusing. You're falling behind.
You're really struggling to keep up. The next station, Ashley's already begun to pilot an elements and culpable mix. To make up time, you toss biscuits and dough to stand in the mixers. You do as the crowd gas. Yikes! I know that you'd love nothing more than to see your fellow appliance utilized as a kitchen belt, but sometimes it's been sacrificed with your personal touch. You may not have any hand sanitizer, but sandwich does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know what's properly mixed.
Easier.
There's an easier and a hard way. You don't get by going the easy way. Whenever you're talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands into the mixer to rescue the dough before it's over mixed. Sandwich, no! If you're not fast enough, you get crushed, and immediately crushed by this. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Sandwich shakes his head in shame. Well, you often find that the easier way can turn out so much more difficult. Everybody stops what you're doing and the battle is over. Really? Can't be. I was slowly finishing my dish.
Well, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Ah, that's too bad. And I'm here with a completed dish ready to serve. That makes me the winner by default.
No, it would be fair to compare you two on the count of Sandman Chan's injury.
You see Sparkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
Well, I suppose you should at least tell me what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I stick straight to the dessert. This white chocolate dome array with delights taking on a flavor journey to tell you stories of excellence. I was going to ask Salmon Chan to do honest, but since you're in, dude, I'm afraid this creamy, delicate hot sauce may be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand? Colonel Sanders pours his hot chocolate sauce on the dome, causing it to melt away and revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you find a fried cheese corbett sliced in honeycomb and cream, and with tender nougat and pearl blueberry glee. Colonel seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strongest suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Internalize the rage, man. Your bow is intently with your eyes, they burst into flames. The flames caught eyebrows and turn to ash as they fall off in your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brows, you ran to the quarters alone. The beautiful weather felt like an insult as the storm rages. It's Colonel. He's probably has to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. He won't even ask you to be at his cater because you're such a terrible and horrible person. You try to hide it from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now.
Not just from the devastating Ross, but that run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill in your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
The failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us.
Do you think I never failed at anything before? Well, that's exactly what I think.
Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in this cutting room, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born this way. But other parts, I arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed to be as an obvious centrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. And I was passionate about livestock, but I failed as a mule handler. That was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight, and I lost my innocence when I picked up my a firearm, bullets in my rifle. He survived. Well, for a while anyway. Oh gosh. I didn't know. People are always delicate ribbon tie. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. But the truth is now, it always hasn't been. Sounds like the guy could really use a hug.
I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours or labor or money could deter me from giving the best that I had to give. So, Colonel Sanders changed focus and can see something on night to a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure and it's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the world or will make up for my past deeds. Yay! Just as you move in, it grows intimate. You're entered by a threatening shout presence. This battle of the night. It's the Spore Monster!
Go for the Spore Monster here to fight a hero.
And even feeling deja vu? Look, I'm sorry, girl, but I could have sworn we beat you last night.
That was Broad Swinsco, and I am Gorko. I'm here to revenge him.
Are you sure you're stronger than Burko?
Well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much equal in every way. Why do you ask?
Could have said Smash is already at the same page as you. It's just that we beat Burko pretty easily, and I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would.
Which I would.
What Sam is saying is, can we just be friends? Life's too short making enemies.
I suppose we don't need to fight. Just that I got those pointy teeth and claws.
It would be better to enjoy tasting food. Do you like eating? Don't we all?
Of course I do.
Inspired by the strikes, you come up with an idea. Chomp on this! And Gorko, you toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and devours it in one gap.
Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil stews who once upon a time turned this creature into who fit into this creature who stands today.
I don't believe it. You were a human once?
Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But then I was still a student at school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook and cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed.
A magic spellbook?
Precisely. Loco used to have a copy somewhere along the way, but lost it. If you find that book, I beg you, please respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on dark, evil magics. No, you should be protected by the innocents from those who would cheat them through sorcery and kill. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there.
Sounds like there can be some bad kitchens and bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Thermochere. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway, we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. He has a beard for it when he's a child. God damn it. That one is an interesting one. And the... Why does he have a lake? And, ooh, that fireplace, though. That fireplace is a really cool design. Puberty hits different. Yeah, I know. Stepping into Simon's home, surrounded by the things that you suddenly feel special bonds with him. Looks like you have such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude.
Well, it's like a lake outside. Is that not a lake out there? Well, I thought the whole point is that he doesn't, he hasn't made his company yet, you know? He said that he's going to make it, not he has made it. So, yeah. I thought that was the whole point of the story. Okay, well, if we assume that he already has the chain, then yes, obviously he has a lake. But I was assuming that he didn't. Anyway, have you been working?
Have you been working on any new recipes here lately? I'm always excited to hear about food and I'm an ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. A side dish I've been tinkering and trying to get the right balance of flavor and textures, but I'm not sure if I nailed it yet. But I'm close. His eyes are perked up as he wonders what your dish might be describing. It's meant to be something spicy or something crispy, or perhaps both. Ooh. Yeah, I think it is a little too quick. I want to reveal it, but he has his secrets. But he did reveal one item to us, so we should reveal to him. Yeah. You're ready to interview with the share original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out, you dive in head first and reach into your lunchbox with the special dish you'll be keeping on ice today. I present to you my original cold sloth. Hide in the cabbage glistening and a lighter Colonel Sanders' luxurious hideaway.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
Together you chow down on the creamy sloth until the spoonful remains before the bowl. What the? Ew! There's next bit afterwards. I mean, I eat this cold sloth, but I'm more of a potato mash person myself. But what's more important is to say,
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so I can admire the taste later and think back on this moment.
why is he admiring the food? Like, you keep that one bite, it's just like,
I think it's time to remember a moment.
I think I would mind. You're just gonna have this freaking last little bit of cold sloth just lying around you, around your freaking refrigerator, dude. You offer him to make. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
Please make yourself comfortable. I'll just be back in a moment.
You realize how much would be perfect. Time to do some snooping. Around there's various items you can take a look. Each item has the radiant memories. Tap an item to learn more about the Colonel. Okay. Well, I'm not interested in that. What about this lake? You gaze up into the window and the vast lake mountains around you. Just then ghosts of the student list. Are you thinking about heading onto the world on the quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I can just tell you my name now. It's... Can't you see me in the middle of something? You open the window, cracking the ghost of the student just was swept out in the breeze. Ooh, a chicken. It's like, hey, can I keep your blood so I can eat it later? Yeah, exactly. Is that bad? You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the... Wait, hold on. Have I messed up? Yeah. There we go. Can you see I'm trying to get laid? Yeah. Notice that a very unrealistic stuffed chicken is in the corner. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't realistic, it's real. Wait, what? Taxidermy? It must be the opponent on Colonel Sanders when it was alive. Little note on chicken foot that says, the true state of bird, the great state of Kentucky. Okay. A lock of silver hair woven through the teeth of the comb. On perfect expression, you realize the hair isn't just silver color, that's just spun in silver. Okay. Ooh, scented candle. You tried to identify the spell. Power tool? Rishi starred a piece of wood floating in the lake? The summer of 69? No, it's one of the ingredients. It's this one. It's a longer ingredient. Stare at one of the framed photos of the old man, who looks like a bit like Colonel Sanders. Standing as a friend, they hold their fried chicken drumstick and appear to be cheering for them. Look closely, there's a certain inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramid of Egypt. Maybe this is where he described one of his secret herbs. Taking a look closer at the large puzzle, there's a plaque that's dusty. You might read the inscription. Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Poor guy. Adorably little braver boy pouring across the floor. From the goatee, the mustache combo he sports, you figure that it must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or it might be his drumstick he's waving as a rattle. Who just frames a picture baby of themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face as the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Okay. Creator 10 out of 10 on the funny commentary there. I'm glad they managed to sweep that in, because that is a market their own selves. Oh, I would never. Okay. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Think of it a moment. What number is important to the Colonel Sanders? And it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial 11111, inside you find a note. Can chicken be prepared? Something style? You tap on... Okay. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging. Take one of his hands, try it on. It's a bit big for you, but soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug with his scent, and they say home is where the heart is. Is that what they meant? Before you look further, here Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants to take it. You try to act casually until he asks why you wear. Until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Sushi without rice. No. It'd just be seaweed wrap and fish. Not the best thing. You gotta have, like, you can have sushi without the seaweed wrap, and just use like rice wrapping or something like that. You know, but you can't have sushi. Oh, semi sushi is just raw fish. Well, that I know. That's why I'd say you have the rice and the fish. That's still good. You know. Anyway. Oh crap, the jacket! You got to take it off. You could tell him that you're cold. I say fess up and tell the truth. I think I developed feelings for you. I think I might be developing these feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take your jacket off and run for the door. But at the thought of leaving a Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Salmon Chen? I think this may be the beginning of something beautiful, wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Chicken. And Ghost Kid again. You wait till the morning of... Oh, so we slept at Colonel Sanders! The furniture was moved! We slept at... Well, think about it. We slept in it! We did it! Woo! Furniture was indeed moved. Did you make the right decision on how you respond to the Colonel? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In jurisdictions, blanket is even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? You falter in trouble when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He told you in a gorgeous platted breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Ooh. Maybe not as a breakfast. I mean, don't get me wrong, that, I mean, chicken as breakfast is not my thing, but still good. You taste the Colonel's food and takes you on a journey. When you return, he asks you an important question. So would you say we're a perfect match? Oh, how presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. I'd say flatter him. You know, I think we might be a great team. A single tear begins to pool the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I couldn't fail. Business partner? He could be turned to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotions, confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. Your only answer you can find is run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. At the University of Cooking School for learning waits for no one. Yeah, it's the the breakfast trope, yeah. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend's waiting for you. Marianne, where you been? Because I had one heck of a fight of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about, but I couldn't find you, so I was so worried that something happened to you. It's okay, it's just... But it turns out you're fine. I can finally get up to speed on the saga of Marianne. Sure, but... You would not believe what happened to me, I have to say. I went on a date! I was helping Colonel move furniture. Yeah. That's great. I was helping moving furniture. Like, you were on a date, cool, but I was moving furniture. Since I've been paired up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep those dials turned to polite and respectful, because I'm not that kind of girl. But he was interested in spending them on one-on-one time together. And he getting to me. I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know a little mechanical guy. Long story short, she took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. She didn't say skydiving. That's not a first date thing, but he is a pressure cooker. Now I'm not sure where we stand. You get married to her own for her own story. However, blowing up the details of your own is just too much spare. And I went on a date too, back with Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Yeah, but nothing happened. Just emotional connections, wowzers, and moving furniture. Like, just moving furniture, don't worry. Marianne offers to support you no matter what. Never your best game if you feel like you can do anything. Yeah! When you arrive at school, you encounter the rival in your quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What is this swirly? Sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. Let me know what you want right up.
I have my spurly with sprinkles, please. Here, sprinkles the dogs and a treat.
You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you just pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person in the school.
And there's that horse with the Colonel Sanders rides to school. Who would dare to just pick on a gentle, beautiful creature?
You got some nerve, Savage Shanna. Suggest I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're testing my words. I won't have it. We clenched you first, but the injury from yesterday with the mixed racks makes you wince in pain.
Doesn't look like you can go cook it on like it. Might as well give up.
I'll never give up, ever. Just as things are starting to boil over, and naturally, to his person, he senses something has been going on.
Is everyone excited? Is everybody excited for the final day of school?
Damn Chad. How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you're back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you just scared about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
Was he doing complimenting? Well, it wasn't a full compliment, so yeah. But what about my flavored, delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about your food. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
There's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, Sandwich, I'm more capable enough to speak for myself.
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe you could tell me more about your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine food. See you inside, Salmon-chan.
Annoyed by Salmon-chan's inability to see Ashley for who knows she really is, you walk across the court to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself, you take out the spell book you received yesterday and decide to flip through the pages. Well, that's the book. That book's bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It appears to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like the book spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if they weren't really powerful? Here's the death note. I kill Ashley. Now man, he must die next. Wait, let me try to get his voice. Yeah, write your name on it so you won't lose it. Yeah. I can think of one sure way to find out. You open the page and cover arcane wards. Cast only in case of extreme emergencies around the edge of the pages. I can use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose, all my memories. If I swear about Sanders, it'll probably help me focus on the final exam. Well, that will kill him! That's way too drastic. Maybe you could do something else, like anything else, like not rooted in dark magic. Maybe you something around the finger. Okay, fine, but it is traumatic. Desperate times cause desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell right in front of you. And you're pretty excuse to try it out. Don't do it. Bruh, no. Taking your friend's advice, you put the book away and it's almost time for class. We use our own skill. We have skills. Sprinkle's already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He's clearly his voice was making an announcement.
I want you to know that this is something, I feel something of a dogma coming up. But it's you, something to be afraid of.
Sprinkle stops in his tracks, focus on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a shiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkle sends feral and runs up the classroom. He begins barking at controller as the squirrel outside.
Terrence, I never told you to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence!
Sprinkles barks furiously and jewels flies off his face. The squirrel comes over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder if it's even a talking squirrel. Who named him Terrence?
You better not see your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
After Sprinkles certified his presence in felt not only face at the other squirrels in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
I'll show you a better outpost. This is actually a pretty up an important point. Thank you, Simon said. Reminded me to develop this individual bit of wisdom. You see,
but before he can comment any further, Marianne's love drama spills all over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by Whisker as the sparks come over in the room. Aww. I told you, save it for after class. Aww. You think I want to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Really? Really? Marianne and Clank appear to be arguing. You still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you have to show off to your cool kid friends to Jeff and Joan. JJ forever. Or just form a triangle midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Well, yeah, it doesn't make a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain off the cliff. I don't care. Aww. Clank begins to shudder and steam pours out the gaps of his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he came from himself has wheels and not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. Ew. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Ew. Clank slowly rolls out the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public buzzer to cast a pale over the final day of school.
Well, that's unfortunate. We mustn't destroy what comes to head. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on time, but I think we get it. Test time approaches. See you on the rear.
Before you can think about the upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby that needs a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm mad. Because I smashed a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa over the floor. How can you embarrass me in front of the class like that? In front of everyone? The tonic cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup was no joke, even if the source of your frustration is such a silly boy. I know how you feel about this, but I'm gonna say it loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise this final test and hit the cardboard lane to Success City. Marianne brightens up and imagines a wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates and embraces the feelings all the way. Aww. You're not gonna set up with Colonel Sanders and sailing right off in the sunset with me? Of course, well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for the both of us and whoever else wants to bring along. If not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today or tomorrow or this whole year, then so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first person to show a little interest anyhow. Marianne gives you a big hug. Yeah, exactly. Marianne gives you a big hug and wipes your tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. And I bet Professor Dog is sure you're gonna love it. While we're pet talking Marianne, you completely missed out on lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea on how to spend your time before the exam. You decide to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is your occasion, your final challenge, a test of your will, of courage and talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As you planned, you begin to run through a quick test of the recipe you've been working on, Sandman Chen's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish come second nature to you, you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cramming session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Sandman Chen, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, I'm just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success and looking at my station and picturing victory. Part of the pipe begins to anticipate, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing it, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you would cook something delicious.
You're usually happy when you share your food with anyone's hungry. The last time you let the Colonel Sanders into your hand, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick when... Yeah, fess up. Okay, you got me. I was doing a little bit of more than visualizing.
I know I know. My nose can smell the pot of pie for 400 yards.
That's all the distance, but you expect nothing less than such an oddly specific man. You knew there was a pot of pie just from the smell?
Not just the pot of pie, but a chicken pie. All buttered and crust. My nose is telling me something.
Oh no, it's burning!
No,
I can smell that it
was made of heaps of TLC. Best probably stop burning if you don't stop putting it out.
Moment of truth.
Wow. This is the best pot of pie I've ever tasted. I always loved me country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin.
He says, no, you're burning hot.
Sprinkles lays down on the ground rules.
There are no rules, except the cooking with everything you got.
You step up for the cooking of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus pot pie you've been practicing are just dishes that will push you over the edge of the victory. Meanwhile, Van Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes per usual. They're over top shelves. Marianne and a giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers, she's definitely preparing to go big or going small. And Curtis Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken. Oh, damn it. The intensity of the room starts with a 10 on 10 with frenzy of an action. Everybody's calling out to the really cool special cooking moves they prepared in the food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders battering his chicken as he levitates through the air. Oh god, as it levitates through the air. Okay, I thought as he levitates through the air. Actually, name registered. Yeah, I know. It's original trademark.
And what a wash!
Miriam furiously inject ingredients into the itty bitsy pot of grog. Best friend, Bastard Blast. Then Van expresses his protest as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roll!
Ashley scoops into pastries off into the tray with lightning speed. Carol and personal spatula. Even Clank's getting all on this. 5-digit pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity as it was foretold.
We must not allow the appliances will take over us all!
Now, this right. But Van completely unplugs the roll and rolling back to the back corner of the arena. As you frankly prepare your dish, you notice that Ashley has a spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. She could take the opportunity to fight magic with magic, but even this is almost certainly evil language. Well, do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. I'm gonna do it hard. So Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink across the room.
I believe in you, Sandman Chan.
Marianne notes it too. And I've always believed in you, Sandman Chan, since we were kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Yeah, best friend forever. Aww. You notice that Marianne is at your station, cheering me. Aww. You're best. And Marianne, what about your dish? If he's cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cooking time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Marianne tosses a handful of spices directly into your bowl of noodles. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied. Then the ingredient was all made up, and where'd she get an eye of meat from? The pot explodes, and sending Marianne flying backwards. The warrior noodles begin to swirl as a bubbly crack of dark cloud thickens and cold gales before your very eyes. She made another one!
It is I, Steve, the sport monster.
Steve? But I took course. You're not here to battle me, are you?
We sport monsters at many. I think go ahead today off. But you have a conjured Steve, and I hate battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, you're in the middle of a cookie competition? I love your stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. What if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Small noticed that you got a little grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
I see what you're up to. Crisscrossing some magic items and accidentally served me, huh?
Yeah, I guess, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles into the pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I always wanted to be a top chef. Actually, you know, when I was in a little spot plot, back in the old country.
You can feel the sport monster winding up for a very long, involved story. You don't know exactly where it came from, but it seems like it's probably a lonely there. Aww, I like this book. This is also wholesome and makes me feel happy. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stand. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand. So it's late in time in monkey school. I had a head full of sleep during the scare tactics class. When I woke up,
you stare a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck.
We summon the extra power deep within ourselves. I can do this. Have what it takes to came here to win. You turn your mac and cheese orange, and its coloring energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady, and my taste buds have been prepared their entire lives for. Yes! Yes, Sandman-chan! You're the chosen one! You will avenge me! The power been summoned immensely fades, blacks out. You interrupt my inspiring monologue! Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, and my taste buds have been preparing for the entire life for this moment. I will show the world my culinary cookery, the power of teamwork and friendship. You begin to levitate off the crowd. Oh dear God, the power, the power. I will beat up Big Boo Fire Lady with all my might. I will show true culinary genius. You will know that this power review can do anything. Except turn back time would be super useful because while you were powering up, the chicken pot pie is overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, CEO Sandman-chan. While you may have suffered setbacks, all is not lost. Impressed by your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you've earned his support. I've been watching all day. I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking of people with the punch. He steps into your station, standing right beside you. And I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and your time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy! Colonel Sanders unveils a delicate white tail with the most delicious fried chicken tender you've ever laid eyes on. Besides, sometimes unexpected competitions can have surprise effects that can surpass their own individual efforts. Are you suggesting we combine forces? We can form a perfect food union.
Your time's up, students.
When time expired, the moment of everyone has been waiting for.
You must now present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. We're missing some students. Pop and Clank. Off screen, you hear pure innocent giggles that only come from one student.
I'm flying!
Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there.
Muriel, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging onto a broom with the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down here right now!
Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought Wedgie was a salad!
I thought Wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge. You know he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
You kids and your pranks. I must say that it's not the worst prank in the UCSLAL's history, but it's not exactly a yearbook material. Pranks. Clank, where did that pressure cooker go off to?
You wait to hear a signature beep or boop on Omnia, but there is none.
Oh, somehow he must have gotten unplugged. Oh, I guess we'll have to figure it out later. That leaves only 4 students remaining. Please collect your final projects. This been a long semester.
Well, 3 days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup.
My word is so delicate. Is it a teeny tiny nakamaki? Narutomaki? I spy it flowing in its itsy bitsy bowl?
Who is it for a rat? Yeah, I know. It's a rat. It's made for a rat. Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles. I've made some tea made by baby leaf and tea leaves I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just a tip of his pinky tongue dip it into the bowl.
Right. Would anyone else want to taste? come on, I'm not one of those guys that floss. I really have been a cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Right, I enjoy it all by myself.
Aww. He's like,
I'm clean. I'm clean.
I don't want doggy drool in my mouth, thanks. In a flash, the entire meal had been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than the Thimblewebber soup.
Hey, Push, are you really tasting this with that much love poured into as yours?
Marianne's overjoyed, and she gives you a big hug. Thank you, Sam and Chen, for believing in myself.
Right, you're up. Now describe your dish. I've made.
Oh, God.
Over smooth egg custard and an axiom.
Oh, God.
Did you scare one of those urchins with a spy for a second and a different color or type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. You should have bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans in the urn, but he is now close on the account of all the sparks. He begins to pour it erratically, causing the custard to slush around.
Please be gentle with my egg cuisine.
Sprinkles go in, tight on the first, but he can't get all parts of the needles. He reels back his tongue, gets poked and prodded.
Where's my tongue?
Bird appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this thing. You keep poking my tongue. Destroyed.
A sad turn on events. Who would have thought that serving a bowl in the food made of needles could make eating so difficult? Yet Van does not go gentle to him tonight.
Disqualified for glamour. Disqualified immediately. This isn't the last you heard of me!
Before pausing, endowing his swollen town for a moment, Sprinkles gracefully laps a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog drinking milk. Get over it. Sometimes it comes to my agitated tongue.
Well, that's what you get for having a bowl that's an urchin.
Okay, let's shoot. Ashley, time to set up and describe your dish.
What I made. Orange bloom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped up with fresh meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
It's indeed quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile, meant to be a display piece. What? What do you mean? Don't eat food at a cooking school? Got your toaster in your ears or something, Man Chan? I told you it's a display piece.
Actually, I must just say it is beautiful, but this is a Cupid cookie competition at a cooking school.
Which is why I cooked it. I have an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't even realize that we're having an eating exam. I just wanted to be judged. If I wanted to be a judge on eating, I would have to go to the College of Eating and School for the Hungry. I know. Well, it's been free out. Some people take on 1.25. Yeah. The reason why it's that short is probably because of the fact that it's at the end of the day, it's still an advertisement. Anyway. I suppose you can smell it, like, or if you absolutely insist, but don't breathe too hard. You might disturb the sugar spiral.
Food can't be eaten. Food can't be judged. You're disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally can't take the toothpaste routine anymore. But you wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley stormed off and rededicated herself to being the best. But this time, without being shackled, trying to be the fake nice and liked by everybody else. This isn't the last you've heard of me either.
If this class gets shorter, I'll be teaching myself. You and
Kurt-san's final cook step up.
2 chefs.
What begins as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
Has become something else.
Oh dear God! Mac and cheese and chicken. That actually is not a terrible idea. I don't have a good idea. Somewhere in the room, a little drum roll plays.
That's what I thought. I've seen everything. You gave me this thing, and it completely blows me away. In all my 49 dog years, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced.
Yeah. I like, you know, this is the snacky meal. Exactly. You have like the small little chicken nuggets, and then you put mac and cheese, which is already a comfort food. Oh my gosh, that actually would be good.
It's so delicious. But everyone in the class passes the pass. You pass, you get a pass, and you get a pass.
Everyone goes around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to be translated this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, new Colonel Sanders made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van Ashley are drawn to bat by its magnetic praise. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you indeed are an excellent chef. Sprinkle declares that you passed, and everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now the school year is complete, everyone has graduated. The students return to one assignment and get their group on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of your school's graduation class. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
The teacher dog is in the house.
Yeah, Sprinkles was a master chef, but who knows he was also around Turtle Takers. Who could teach her this old dog new tricks? Oh my gosh. Really? Oh, wow. Damn. Yeah. Holy damn. Van Ashley tell everyone that they were committed to themselves to right their wrongs while they did with the villains. Whew. That was Ooh. Big damn boy frick. Damn boy. Damn they're frick. Woo. That's a frick ass. Oh, damn. Holy damn. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at the graduation. It's clearly written in the school bylaws.
You could crush my skull by just existing. Exactly. I was never actually at school. It was a little trick to finally get you to notice me.
Oh, a meeting.
Well, now that everybody's together.
It's the Sport Monster. He's actually totally mellowed out.
My Sport Monster is no more for me. For everyone preventing my new name, Party Monster.
Students try to finish what they had to say, but everybody's too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks out. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking. And you know that she's gonna do great. Carpet rolls across in the ballroom. It's like a holiday movie career. Who would command such entrance? It's Pops! He's arrives late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched on his dirty chef hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pops. I know you weren't able to complete your final exam and accept this diploma, so we had to mail it to your father. We figured the least we could do for you was the school dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And now we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of education, the son and chancellor of such and such.
The music and the dance is interrupted by the sound of the sparking of the electricals hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance. Now that I've been graduated, I can reveal the truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank. I'm not really and I'm not really from this world. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. Wait, what? What? Actually, I feel like I knew this whole time. And now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Marianne, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I just began to learn who I really am, and this isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Marianne's maturity. She's clearly managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. They're kind of. Humans are weird. The portal opens and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives.
Howdy, classmates.
Just as the first day meeting, he prepared to feed the entire class. However, just not enough to give them the bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. Oh boy, it's the whole entire family bucket.
I did not get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken. And man, by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
The end? Question mark? No, it's not the end. Come on. That can't be the end. We got close to him. Everybody feasts their eyes on the delicious chicken dinner. Kenneth finally finds you sitting on the edge of the dance floor. Yeah, you got to move furniture again. Exactly. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Sama-chan.
I couldn't help but wonder, was our final exam teaming up purely an act of strategy? Carried out by the two cunning chefs? Says something more. I'm afraid
I can't answer that directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question, May I have this do?
Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you. You feel the urge of energy jumping up at the tip of his fingers. His hand. The hand of a mantis chef. So delicately to craft the fine cookery, so tender yet refined. The milky smooth. Fingers like the finely battered drumstick. Turned in flowers soaked in buttermilk and dusted with exotic spices. But they do not reach for the tongues and the knife or even the fork. Look, I know tonight they reach for you. Oh boy, I love to have that spice come at me. Anyway.
And so, through our feet, may the time of dancing. I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together.
Colonel Lai?
Will you not join me on this dance floor, but in kitchen, as my co-chef and partner in both business and in life?
You guess, could he really be saying it? Me? And you? Together?
Ever since I met you, my dream had changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of private restaurants. No, not even that. My wife would be incomplete without you by my side.
Ah!
So what do you say, partner? Let's make an empire together, yeah?
I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. We're the business partner. Woo! Yes! Woo! That was neat. It was a good ending.
It was definitely satisfying. When you do load, do you... Ah, okay, and see, it's... Oh, it's linear. Look at this linearity. Woo. So, but still, it was a nice one shot. Yeah, I was very surprised. It was actually not bad. I mean, sure, it ain't no like Katawa Shoujo or Doki Doki Literature Club, but it was still a fun time. I was actually surprised by it. You know, I think this kind of also taught me something, I feel. You know? That maybe, you know, yeah. Maybe it's worth taking shots on things that, you know, that's at first glance seem a bit over the top, but, you know, it had some character to it. And, you know, we found something that was pretty noteworthy on the way, you know? It was corny, yeah. It was very corny, it was done on purpose. It was done in a way that was every trope ever. But it's really good. It almost makes me want to, you know what this does? This makes me, it's a good dating sim because it's catering for girls too, you know? And it's, you know, it's sometimes fun to have the, like the opposite end. I actually somewhat enjoyed it. It reminds me of another one. There's another dating sim like this, but the annoying thing is that it's locked behind like this, it was locked behind this, not paywall, but, oh, I forgot the name of it. It's, it basically, oh, I've got to look for it. Give me 1 second. Yes. I've got to find it. Give me 1 second. Mystic Messenger. That's it. Which was actually not too terrible. I was actually pleasantly surprised when I saw Mystic Messenger. But the annoying thing, it was locked behind freaking, like, you know, paywalls and other stuff like that, which is the problem with it. But it was a good, pretty good one. Yeah, exactly. 3 a.m. conversations, exactly. If it didn't have that aspects and all that stuff, it would have been a really good thing. I mean, what I did was, I admit that I did cheat the system by purposely, you know, because I thought it was very incorrect. People shouldn't have to get up at 3 a.m. in the morning and whatnot to do the things that they want to do. So I did go online and found a way to, you know, get past that. But either way, the point is that game was, yeah. Yeah, because exactly, it's that bad because of that aspect. Because the only thing is, it has so much charm, and I like the music's so good and whatnot, but it hurts because of the fact that, you know, it was the way it is, which sucks. It shows that you have something good here, but you messed up because, yeah. I don't know. I found it all right. I mean, it was. I guess the problem is that. I guess the problem. It was a long time ago. It was like probably 7 years ago when I did it. So old. I think it was 7. It was 6 or 7. Either way. Point point is that it was not too. I didn't find it that bad. I made sure some of the characters I really didn't like. Yeah, I really didn't like that character, the one that has a sister issue. Ew. Like, if you're attached to, you should not be attracted to your sister in that way. Ew. But there were some people that, yeah, him, yeah, he's terrible. But one of them was really charming. I think that and there were still parts about it that worked pretty well. Anyway, yeah, I wish it's annoying. I choose to date the CEO system. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the one I liked the most in that one. He was cool. Honestly, she was better. She was better than a lot of the other options. That's okay. It's fine. You know? Like I said, if it weren't for the fact of the hour conversation thing, it would have been it would have been a really good novel, I think. Yeah, I understand that I feel like a lot of the problems was the premises and how it was operating, but yeah. But yeah, it really makes me now want to get back into Karawa Sojo or something like that, you know? After this. The problem is that I've played Karawa Sojo. And the other sucky thing is that, yeah. Sure, they wanted to do that mobile texting, yeah. But they could have done that mobile texting mechanic without having to add a time limit on the thing, you know? Or that's the problem. They screwed it up on when they try to focus on microtransactions. But yeah, I would like to do that, but the problem is that with Karawa Sojo, either I have to do it fully censored, you know? That's the problem with Karawa Sojo. You have to be careful. Wait, is even Karawa Sojo allowed on Twitch? Like, you'd have to censor it, but what's the rules of that? It's not on the ban list, but it's a huge focus in the game, so I probably not treat. Yeah, that's the sad thing. It's like it's a really good game, but yeah, I feel that was the problem. I think it could work if it was done better. Like, if you're gonna do it, maybe do it with in-game time, not real time. You know? Maybe you have to do other things, right? And you can choose to pick them up at those times, but then as a result, you waste time doing other things, though. You know? That's probably how I would do it, is just that, you know, getting into these conversations and talking to these people eats up your time when you're trying to do other things that you've got to get done. It would be obviously texting. You'd be texting 2D characters in a sense. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it as a mechanic, that's how I would do it. You know, because if you can't, or because if it's a real time, if you're supposed to use its in-game time and not real time, which would suck. I think that's the problem. They focused way too hard on this whole real-time conversation kind of logic of real-time time, but it doesn't work. If they did it like that, then you're able to, because you have to do things while also still being able to keep these conversations. Pretty much like, well, kind of like Persona, to be honest. Persona is similar in the sense of like this idea of you want to do the RPG elements, but you also want to bond with people, and you only have a limited amount of time to do everything, which is why Persona's pretty good. Which is another option I just thought of. Yeah. I don't know. It's a tough one because I mean I've okay. Here's the fun thing. I've never played Persona 4 or 5. So I'm actually happy to go. I think, how much is Persona on Steam? How much is Persona on Steam? I'd consider it because I've never played it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's cheap. Okay. But I'd get Persona 4, not Persona 5. Persona 5, I'd leave. We don't need to have you never see it coming yet. Yeah, Phoenix Wright is... Yeah, well, I love Phoenix Wright. It's brilliant. But it's something I've played. Persona is not... Persona 3 was the only one I ever touched. I never played Persona 4 or 5. But I know the music from it. And I know the concept about it. But... What it is, it's a... like I said, it's RPG element with... visual novel. It's more the RPG than the visual novel, but it does have good visual novel aspects too. The problem is the, yeah. Well, this is why I'm going to ask a question of, would you be interested in me streaming that? Because I'm happy to. I'm thinking this might be a cool idea. Cool, why not? Because I've never played 4 and 5. And it will be a long game. Yeah, that is true. It is a long game. That's a tough thing. It's like, you want to play for a game, but you also want to, don't want to eat up everyone's time in the process. Ugh. It's a toughie. But, yeah. It's either that, or I'm playing through Zero Escape, and quite frankly, I'm a little burnt out after Zero Escape. Yeah, I don't want to look at that. No, that's traumatizing. I'll tell you what. I'll probably I'll think about it. I'm definitely going to be thinking about it, and I'll probably at people within the Discord if they want to, if they have anything interested in. Catherine 2. I have played. No, I have not played Catherine 2. I wouldn't say that is too much for Twitch, because you're not showing, because Catherine never shows any short form of nudity. You don't see any nudity. Catherine, and I'm pretty sure Catherine is fine on YouTube. So, and I played Catherine 1, so it would be interesting to play Catherine 2. I think that one might actually be cooler, because that one's not too long. That one's about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think we can do it. I can do it in about 14, 15. So, because I played, again, it's a game I've played before, but I haven't played the new version of it, which I think, if I remember correctly, there's that other woman now. That's Catherine. So you got Catherine with a K, Catherine with a C, and the other lady as well. I mean, yeah, they do that, yeah. Let me just find out if it's okay. There's nothing wrong with streaming it. So, because they don't have a restriction anymore. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Honey pot for the meme. Yeah, so Catherine is okay. And that would be a fun one to go through. More puzzle. It's a puzzle and a visual novel, so it's a good mix of the two. I'm guessing I'm thinking like I'm starting to get into like the visual novel puzzle genre. Problem is I've already played Danganronpa and I've played all these other games that, oh my gosh, I wish there was another Danganronpa game. Because I like a genuine good Danganronpa game, not like the party thing that happened, you know? Because that's a visual novel that's also a puzzle game. The problem is, I've played all three of them. I've played 1, I've played 2, and I played Corpse... No! Not Corpse Party! Ew! No! Why would I want... No, that's pain! I don't know. I'll think it over in the Discord. I will, you know... I will definitely be thinking it over in the Discord. So, yeah, any suggestions, I'll decide probably by the end of the week. I'm thinking going with things like that, but yeah. But I'm definitely interested in probably playing through either Catherine, because that's not too pricey of a game anyway, and B, it's a fun one. And there are some parts I don't know, so I might be tempted to go towards the third option. So I'm sure that they're a good choice as well. Anyway, until then, I will see you next time in the sandpit. So, laters, guys.